Jordy here for Cinecom.net, the channel where we share creative tips and tricks for filmmakers. And today we're having a look at 5 filmmaking gadgets under 10 bucks. First up is the Stepup Ring, and these actually come in at around $1, but usually you're going to need several of these. Now my lenses all have different filter sizes, so that means I need to buy new filters like this variable ND for every lens. A pretty expensive joke there, so what I do is transform all my lenses to 82mm with such a Stepup Ring. Next up is this little ball hat that range between $2 to $10, depending on the quality. Now this one right here is the cheapest one I could find, and it's an accessory that has multiple uses to mount different things to other things. For instance, this LCD monitor to the top of my DSLR, a microphone to the side of my cage, or an LED panel on a clamp. The great thing about a ball hat is that you can position it the way you want and then lock it into place. Now pay attention to the sturdiness though. If you're going to mount heavy stuff to it, a $2 ball hat probably won't work. Next up is a little bonus to this list, not really a gadget but a subscription to Videoblocks. For just $1.49 per year, you can download unlimited stock clips, templates, effects, and other video assets from their huge library. There's always a project where Videoblocks can help me with, whether there are some particular shots I need to finish up the edit or a quick logo animation for a client. So apart from Videoblocks sponsoring us to keep this channel alive, I'm also a very frequent and happy user. You can follow the first link in the description below to get a 7-day trial for free. Next on the list is this Eyecup right here. For around $6 you can get a magnet which you can glue around the LCD screen of your camera and then pop the viewfinder on and off. Such an Eyecup helps you to focus better as it has a 2.8 magnification and it blocks the sunlight. And even though it's all plastic, it's actually pretty sharp. Be aware though that you can't focus the lens inside the Eyecup, so people with glasses might have a little trouble with it. Now the second advantage is having some support while filming. This way you can take some more steady shots. And we actually have a very popular video that shares 5 tips to stabilize your shots. You can go to that video by clicking in the cards up there, or you can also find a link to it in the description below. 2 more filmmaking gadgets to go, and the next one on the list is one of my favorites, which is this quick release adapter. Now it does come in at exactly 10 bucks and you're probably going to need a couple of these, but it's worth it. One of my biggest frustrations is that I need to swap camera plates every time I move my DSLR to a different tripod or gimbal. Manufacturers really need to cooperate here a little bit on just one standard size for quick releases. So that's why I purchased a couple of these cheap ones, which actually are very sturdy and convenient. I have one on my rig for when I'd like to take out my GH5, my photo tripod has one, the DJI Ronin, and a couple of other stuff. This works a lot better and faster and probably one of the best 10 bucks I've ever spent. Well, actually 50 bucks because I purchased 5 of these. And then the last one on this list is this LED strip right here. And you might have not expected this one, but it actually works as a great practical lighting. If you're doing an interview and like to add some more dynamic to your shot, you can put such an LED strip behind an object in the background. Here's one example from our DSLR course, which shows a background without and with practical lighting in the background. It just makes the entire scene more dynamic. And we also used such an LED strip in our After Effects tutorial about tracking and creating the sci-fi interface. Underneath these foams we've added a green LED strip. So it has a lot of usability, which is why I always have one with me. Now these range very much in price depending on which kind of strip that you're getting, the adapters, etc. But they already start at around $5 for a meter or 3 feet. I have some with external adapters, but the cheapest solution is to get actually the USB powered strips and make sure that you're paying attention to it that it says RGB so you can select your own color. A USB strip just pops into your existing phone charger and you're good to go. Now I have links to everything mentioned from this video in the description below. They're all eBay links and I've made sure that you're only seeing items that ship for free worldwide. This video was a new idea I had, and if you'd like to see more of it, then let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And we might do another list of film gear and gadgets that I use and recommend. Thank you so much for watching. To see more filmmaking tips, you can click the playlist here on my left. And to stay updated about every new video that we publish, you can hit this button here on my right. And as always, stay creative.